Hi, I'm 5 Pound Pete, and today I'm going to give you a tour of our Ultralight camper van. My 5 Pound Pete comes from a trail name given to me while I was hiking the Colorado Trail, and because my pack only weighed 5 pounds without food and water. I took that passion for making my backpacking equipment so super light and applied it to inventing new ways of building a camper van to make it lighter weight. And I have over a dozen videos on YouTube to show other van builders ways they might want to make their van builds less heavy. We're done building the van. We've used it for months and 25,000 miles, and it's finally complete, although you're always doing little tweaks. But at this point, it's far enough along that I want to share with you our van build. We had pretty interesting requirements for our van build. It had to be low roof so it could fit in our garage. It had to have a fixed bed, had to have a wet bath with a shower, had to have seating and the ability to sleep two of our grandkids. It had a microwave and a refrigerator and appliances for cooking, and we think it came out really great. And so what I'm going to be showing you in this video is the details of all the features in the van. Before I hop inside, I want to point out on the roof I have a low profile fan and 525 watts of solar. The solar panels and the low profile fan are real streamlined. I'm using flexible solar panels contoured to the top of the van so that it just doesn't generate much wind noise, and it's very efficient driving down the highway. And so let's talk about what's going on with the van build. On this side of the van, I installed a large window in this door to eliminate a really dangerous blind spot. Down here, I installed a step that can be pulled up and pop back up. That's really convenient to eliminate the need for a step stool or something, or a heavy running board. Right here in the doorway, I installed a refrigerator. It opens like this, has a magnet up here, so if we're parked on a slope, the door won't close, and is also quite useful as extra seating inside the van. Right above it is our paper towel holder. Both the paper towel holder and the refrigerator are accessible outside when we want to cook outside. The wind will unravel the paper off the paper towel holder, and so I installed a little mechanism to prevent that. Right here is an electrical outlet, so that when we want to cook outside with the induction stove, we have a place to plug it in, and really convenient for cooking outdoors. Right behind the refrigerator, in this otherwise dead space, I have a serving tray and cutting board. And those slip back in here in a little convenient pocket in the space that would otherwise be unused. Around the door, there's a zipper feature that allows us to zip in a bug screen. The bug screen has a magnetic door right about here, and so you can push it open, and when you come out, it just snaps closed all by itself. Right above it is an electrical switch that's a touch switch for turning on the lights. So when you go into the van right through the doorway, it's really convenient to turn the lights on or turn them off as you're exiting. At the bottom of the passenger seat in this cowling, I installed a fire extinguisher. So it's really easy to hop in, grab the fire extinguisher when you need it in an emergency. Right down at the bottom, I installed a little ring for attaching a dog leash. So when we're puppy sitting, the dogs can hang out outside, or if it's sunny and hot, they can hide underneath the van. Now I'm going to head into the cab and show you the features I added to the cab. This is the cab, and we ordered it with factory swivel seats and a digital rear view mirror. And then I added a few things. I added mirrors to the visors. I added a couple of bubble levels, one in here and one up here to help us level the van when we're at a campsite. I added a WeatherTech floor mat side to side to keep the inside of the cab a little cleaner. I extended the floor up between the two seats to cover up some service ports. The floor is held down with Velcro so we can pull it up when we ever have to do service. Right behind the cab, I added a recessed curtain track so you can't hit your head on it. And we have a curtain that we can pull across. It has a magnetic closure, so it closes all by itself. It provides privacy, a little thermal insulation, and also a blackout curtain so that when we're sleeping in the back of the van, the front of the cab can still be bright, but we can be sleeping in the back of our van. Right behind that, above it, I added a fan. We have windows in the back above the bed, and so we can turn this fan on and pull nice cool air across the bed whenever we need it. It has a magnetic cover that provides a blackout function, also a little bit of sound deadening, and that's working well. I added a lagoon table. In this configuration, it's here where the kids can use it for their art. It can also be reconfigured as a dining room table for when we want to sit in the van and have dinner. It can be located directly between the seats in case we ever want to sit and chat or play cards. It's also really convenient as a prep area for the kitchen. It can be used in multiple locations. It can be used right in front of the refrigerator, a little lower, as a desk. On this side of the van, right here, we have a bench seat for our 2 grandkids. Above that are hooks for coats and hats, an electrical outlet, a USB charging outlet, and a reading light. And this is convenient for the kids. I raised the whole seat up so that the kids could see out the front window. And below that, I was able to install 3 large drawers. These are Alpha drawers. That one's for shoes. This one holds emergency supplies, a tow rope, air compressor, battery jump starter, etc. And a first aid kit. In here, we keep binoculars and a spotting scope and tripods and hiking poles. Behind the seat, I put in a shelf so that when we're not using the lagoon table, we can fold it up and store it right here behind the seat in a convenient space that uses up the space efficiently. Above that, I have a mirror that I can temporarily locate up here. So when I'm sitting on the refrigerator, I can shave, and it's easily removed. And then my wife can use it for her needs later on. Below that is access to the toilet cartridge. I installed it so that it comes out into the cab instead of through a door on the outside, and that eliminated the opportunity for it to ever freeze. And it's just really convenient. The toilet has an integrated flush tank, which you can add water to it right here, really easy. Below it are extra toilet paper and a drawer, another drawer, where I keep all the service supplies for the wet bath, the toilet and the shower. There's also extra water filters in that drawer. Okay, and now this is our wet bath, and it has a toilet and a shower. Above the toilet, we have towel hooks for drying and storing our towels. Over on this wall, I've got a fan that we use to exhaust humid air after our showers to make sure the humidity doesn't go into the van. It gets exhausted straight out of the van. Below that is a toilet paper roll that we cover when we're going to take a shower. Here's a small sink that we use for miscellaneous things. Behind it is some Bonner's soap that conveniently tucks back in there. Up above it is a panel of switches that control the light, the fan, the pump, and whether we are going to draw water from the fresh water tank or from the shower pan. The shower has a really convenient door, so we don't have to deal with a shower curtain. So you can close the door, take your shower, open it a little bit, reach out and grab your towel, close it back up, dry off. And it's just great to have a shower in the van and a toilet in the van, so you can take long showers. You can go to the bathroom where it's warm, and it's one of our favorite features of our van. Now I'm going to talk about the things that are behind the shower in the bedroom area. This is the bedroom, and over on this side are a pair of shelves. These are adjustable Alpha shelves, which are very lightweight. On these shelves, we hold 6 large baskets that can hold a lot of items, and they're very convenient to use. You pull them down, organize your content, pick through it, pack it all in there, and just shove them back on the shelf. As an example of how we use it, this basket is used for my wife's clothes. I use this basket for my clothes, and then we have this basket for dirty clothes. Underneath the shelves is a rumple quilt. It's very warm and lightweight. And I'm sitting on a 4-inch thick air mattress that you can adjust the firmness of, and it's also very lightweight. For pillows, we use these camp pillows, and they're quite convenient, a nice size, and very easy to clean. Over here are some pockets that my wife puts her phone and her glasses and other things in these pockets. Above it is a USB charging port for the phone, and above that are a pair of reading lights. Behind me are 2 really great windows. These are Arctic turn windows, and they can be opened from the inside to different positions, but they can also be almost closed. So there's just a small air gap, so you can pull in cold air, cool air, even if it's raining. They have a built-in bug screen. They have a built-in blackout screen. And what we do is we leave a gap at the top so that we can pull in cool air across the bed when we're sleeping, but still have our privacy. I insulated the bedroom, the back wall, the walls on the side, and the ceiling, so that we can heat it with just a electric heater. I built a completely electric build, so there's no propane lines running around inside the van to worry about. We have all electric appliances, and let's go check out the kitchen. So this is our kitchen and pantry area. We have lots of drawers here. This one is actually part of the bathroom where we keep our hair dryer and brushes and such. Below that are 2 large pantry drawers that hold all of our food. And when we're not using the van, we actually pull these 2 drawers out and put them near the kitchen, so they're indoors, so we never actually store any food out here in the van. At the bottom of this the kitchen is a large drawer that has trash can, recycle, fresh water, wash water for dishes, and all the cleaning supplies we have in the van. Above that are 2 drawers that hold all of our kitchen supplies or kitchenware. The top drawer holds our silverware and bowls and plates. And above that is our microwave. We use the microwave to heat water, reheat things, cook different meals. It's the same button pattern as the one in my house, so I know how it works. Above the microwave on this tabletop are an induction stove, so we can cook with our induction stove, and our frother. The frother is my favorite appliance. I use it for heating up chai and mochas and hot chocolate, and it just makes them delicious. On either side of the cabinet here are electrical outlets so we can plug in our appliances. So that's our kitchen area, which is quite adequate for us, and we really like it. Let's check out the garage. Back here in the garage is where we store a lot of things. This is a piece of plywood that we put across the front seat so that we can have one of our grandkids sleep with us. And a mattress. We normally don't carry that with us when we're traveling, but it allows us to have a nice way to sleep two of our grandkids when we're traveling. A couple of sleeping bags and an air mattress. Underneath the bed is the garage. Over here I have a long extension cord that I can run over to shore power if we need it. I have some tire chains, 3 storage baskets. These are super lightweight storage baskets. They hold a lot of material. Behind it is a folding table that we can put outside the sliding door when we want to cook. Below that are a pair of really nice reclining camp chairs, and they're very nice. Over here we have a propane fire ring. A lot of places where we go now don't allow wood fires, and so this works out really well because we can have a fire basically everywhere we go. And it's convenient too. You don't have to wait up and to put out a fire if it's not convenient or the wind comes up. I also have a propane tank just for the fire ring. Underneath here are 3 water cans, 1 for gray water and 2 for fresh water. They're easily accessible. I can pull the freshwater can out and walk over to a spigot, fill it up, and bring it back. And it's not so heavy that I can't get it in and out of there. I can also get back and pull out the gray water tank and take it over and dump it appropriately. So it's very nice and accessible. It's basically all the kinds of things that we keep in our garage. Now I'm going to walk you around and show you how we configure the cab and the floor in the van just to sleep 2 grandkids. This is how we configure the van to sleep our 2 grandkids. We took that wooden platform that we keep in the back of the van and put it on the 2 swivel seats to make a platform. On top of that, we have an air mattress and their sleeping bag. This is where my grandson typically sleeps. And what we do is we configure the Lagoon table as a bed rail to prevent him from potentially falling out of bed while he's sleeping. On the floor, we have an air mattress, a backpacking air mattress, and another sleeping bag for my granddaughter. We close off the enclosure up here with our curtain. We made it extra long so it could fit over the back of the 2 seats and completely make that a blackout curtain for the interior of the van. This works out really well. We really enjoy having our grandkids come in and camp with us, and that's how we figured it out. So one of the goals of building the van was to make it very hassle-free, and so we added this step which is really easy to put up and eliminates the need for step stools and dealing with that. We have a refrigerator instead of a cooler, so we never have to hassle with our buying ice or having our food get wet. We have a wet bath that has a cartridge toilet, and the cartridge is really easy to pull out and take it over and dump. You don't have to deal with any hoses. It's really easy to clean out and super convenient. We have a shower that allows us to take a shower in any kind of weather and never have to go and hunt for a place to get a shower. We got a low roof van so that I never have to winterize the shower. We have a fixed bed, and when it's time to go to bed, it only takes a few seconds to close the curtain and close the shades on the windows, pull back the covers, and hop in bed. Couldn't be more convenient and makes travel in this van so nice. Another goal of our van build was to make it extremely lightweight. The solar panel installation adds less than a pound of extra weight over the weight of the solar panels. I have an insulated fiberglass floor that only weighs 16 pounds for the entire subfloor. I have 11 lightweight drawers to hold all of our gear. I have a cartridge toilet that the cartridge is super lightweight and it eliminates the need for a black water tank and dealing with that. We have a recirculating shower that allows us to take really long hot showers with only a few gallons of water for an entire trip, so we don't have to carry a lot of water. We have insulated walls that are both insulated for heat and sound, so the inside of our van is both warm and quiet. We have a bed that's actually a 4-inch thick insulated air mattress. The air mattress, the bedding, the bed frames, total 42 pounds for the entire bedroom. We have lightweight shelves for holding all of our stuff and baskets, which are much lighter and more convenient than cupboards. And we have really lightweight windows. So I accomplished getting all of that stuff into the van for only 940 pounds. And that's including a really strong bench seat that alone weighed 100 pounds. I think we've done an exceptional job of keeping the weight of the van low. And I think that the fellow van builders can probably pick up a few tips from my videos. And again, I'm 5 Pound Pete, and thank you for watching.